We live?
We are live.
Bang! What's good? It's your boy, Dirtbag Dan. Welcome to 30s with DBD. This is a battle rap news show we're going to do live every Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's cool, I think, because we do the podcast Monday at 9 p.m. at night, and I think it's hard for people that live overseas to watch, and this is an opportunity for us to try a different time of day and see how this shit works. This is a pilot episode, I guess, because if you like it, we'll do a bunch more. If you don't like it, we won't do any more at all. So I just want to break down like the format for this show, and then we'll talk to you guys a bit before we get into it, and hopefully you guys understand what we're doing here. Okay? You'll notice I'm not smoking a bunch of weed. I'm drinking fucking water. So different vibe here. How many people we got in this bitch right now?
48.
48. Okay, cool. Yeah. Is the chat still disabled or what?
It should be re-enabled here. Press F5.
F5. Okay. F5. Nothing happened. Yo, so we're going to be making some major upgrades next week. We're just kind of setting this is a new studio we're working in, and we're setting up shit on the fly. We're definitely going to have a screen set up, and we're going to have the ability to do picture-in-picture next week too. So when I'm talking about a topic, it'll show up, over my shoulder, as well as if we want to play some videos for you guys. And we also talked about possibly doing some viewer choice shit too, where you guys actually choose some battles to watch or battles to review. But we'll talk about that towards the end of the show. So, bang. Let me just break down the mission statement for you motherfuckers. Okay, cool. We got chat. I can see you guys. What's up? Hey, hey, hey. We're in the mix. Yeah, new angle, new studio, whole new setup. Like I said, completely different vibe here. We're trying to create like a battle rap news show, and just a news show in general with regards to our YouTube channel. I think that I love the Dirtbag Dan show. I love what it's become, especially with the live shit, with bar pong, with freestyling, viewer questions, everything we do, you know what I mean? But I think it's hard to cover the real news of this shit when we're fucking smoking a bunch of weed and just rapping the whole time. So I wanted to set this up as a separate forum for us to do that. Now, we'll have guests in the future. Like we'll have Caustic come in here, Reverse Live. Anybody who's, local, around, and has something going on in the world of battle rap that actually wants to talk about battling and not just get fucked up and rap with us, we'll get that shit cracking. So the way I want to format this show is we're going to have one major topic every week. We'll have little subtopics that relate to that topic. We're going to talk about upcoming events. We're going to talk about channel news. Then we're going to do a Q&A with you guys. And that's where we would do the viewer choice shit. You know what I mean? But again, we're not set up for that shit this week, so we won't do that shit this week. But think about it. Think about it. Next Friday, like if you could have us review one round of a battle or any whole battle, which one would you want us to do? And we'll watch that shit live on the air. All right. Okay, cool. It's nice to see you guys. Hey, thanks for the fucking donation. Appreciate that shit, David. Let's get right into this shit. This week, I wanted to talk about Gully versus Ganik 2 because that's a topic that's on everyone's mind. They just released a full card last week. That's the next major King of the Dot event. So I want to break this one down. We're going to break down the whole card. I guess what's tight about this show is I got like a little bit of inside information on all of this shit because I've worked like with or for every major league on the fucking planet of Earth. So I'm going to break it the fuck down. And the boy's free. I hold no allegiances, so I could talk all that wild shit. However, I'm a respectable dude, and I advertise my location, so we'll keep it crispy, but... What's up, Chase? All right. White Widow Hayes in this bitch. Poison Paisa 408, probably my favorite YouTube handle that there is. So let's break it down. From the top, Gully versus Ganik 2. I think, man, when everybody seen this card, they thought the same thing, which was this should be called fucking Gully versus Ganik 2 East. You know what I mean? And not Gully versus Ganik 2, because unlike the first Gully versus Ganik, it doesn't fully represent the best team that Gully could put together versus a team of veterans that Organic puts together. I'll say that the organic side of the equation is pretty fucking solid and hard to argue with. It is definitely like very East Coast centric, with the exception of Nestle being like the one Southern dude. But you know, all vets. Swave Seva back in the ring. I think that's fucking dope. Math Hoffa, Chilla Jones, Cortez, like that. Hitters. That's a heavy fucking lineup of dudes. So hard to have any complaints with that side of the equation. However, on the Gully side of things, man, honestly, if I'm looking at this team of 6 MCs, I'm keeping 2 or 3 max. And if I'm like Gully and I could put together the best card of my dudes, of GZ dudes, and not like the, you know, the card that's going to cost the less plane ticket wise, you know what I mean? Then I'm keeping A Ward on 100 fucking percent. A Ward, heavy hitter, definitely at the top of my list. You know what I mean? He's the big gun on the Gully side. You can't argue with that dude's position. It's crazy, man. He's a fucking Christian battle rapper who don't cuss, you know? Put that on paper, and I don't want no fucking part of it. But continuously, this guy has just shown up and shown out. He's had a ton of these matchups, you know what I mean? His, you know, last battle with Peanut, it's always a situation with A Ward where it's, you know, him against a bigger name, and he constantly rises to the occasion. So can't say shit about that. Shoddy P. All right, this is where I start to have like a dissenting opinion. All due respect to Shoddy P. Shoddy P is tight. He's a good dude too. I like the guy. And he's a dope battler, like I said. But last time I seen him live was against Shotgun Suge. Relatively a Gully versus Ganic situation, you know what I mean? A veteran facing an up-and-comer. And there was just a clear difference between the two of them, you know what I mean? On every level, volume, like the way that Suge delivered, like everything was just felt that much more. And I think that, you know what I mean? Like, again, no disrespect to Shoddy, but I've seen him in that situation. Maybe I want to see another up and comer in that situation and not, you know, the same guy doing the same thing over and over again. And if I was Shoddy P, I'd want to fucking go out and catch some fucking bodies. You know what I mean? Not necessarily be put up against fucking Math Hoffa in my next battle. But, you know, all due respect to Shoddy, like I said, and he could definitely show out and prove me all the way wrong. But yeah, that's one of those ones that I'm iffy on. Dunch. Man, you could fucking basically copy and paste the shit I just said about fucking Shoddy P and say the same thing about Dunch. Just battle reverse live. Rookie versus vet situation. Clear difference, you know what I mean? I think anyone could call that battle a 2-1. Again, no disrespect to Dunch. Dude is a killer. I think a lot of these guys just haven't, you know, they don't have a ton of fucking battles, so they don't have a ton of experience. And there's like a point where you put it all together. A lot of these, I mean, on the vet side, these guys have all reached that point. And when we're talking about people like Reverse Live or people like Shotgun Suge, like they put it all together. They know what the complete package looks like. I don't know if I've ever seen Dunch put 3 rounds together and have it just be immaculate. You know what I mean? I definitely haven't seen him put 3 rounds together against a bigger name and do that, you know? And again, it's the same situation that he was just in where he's battling another dude who's perceived to be above him on the food chain. A real deal. You know, he's right there with Reverse Live, a killer who's been doing this shit for a decade, you know? I don't know, man. Maybe not the way I would go with that. Next, Eddie I. Okay, again, that's another person like A Ward that I just can't argue with. You know what I mean? Definitely a new name, someone who I haven't seen a bunch of, but every time I see him, shows out. And his last battle I seen was against Saint, not a big name. You know what I mean? I know Eddie I has done that shit before, but it's nice if within the same league structure, at least, you're not having the, you know, the every king of the dot battle you do is against a bigger name. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we've seen Eddie I, I think the general consensus was that he edged that battle against Saint. I'd have to go back and watch it. That's a close battle. It's a dope battle. Proves both of those guys deserve that next level up in competition. So to see Eddie I against Ness Lee on Gully Gannick 2 makes perfect sense. You know what I mean? So yeah, again, hard to argue with that one. Chrome. I'm gonna say I'm on the fence with Chrome because I feel like not only have I not seen a ton of him, he does represent like a region of the country of North America that's super weird to me. You know what I mean? And we don't see a lot of people from, you know, way east Canada. So he brings a different flavor to the table. And I think that's what, if you look at Gully Gannick 1, man, let me open this card up real fast. Gully Gannick 1, you had on the Gully side, you had Jonai, you had Shoddy P, you had Carter Deems, A Ward, Peanut, Lex Luthor. Very different kinds of MCs, you know what I mean? Like, we're missing a Carter Deems on this one, you know what I mean? Someone who represents like a separate approach to battling like that. And then again, like I said, regionally, it's all East Coast dudes. Last time we had Jonai. We had Peanut, West Coast, you know what I mean? Carter Deems is like Midwest, I think. I don't know, who knows where. Fucking Carter Deems is from Mars. But again, like just a more broader spectrum of people from across the country. And then, yeah, of course, and on the Gannick side, last time, the same thing. You had Daylight, you had Thesaurus, you had Marv 1. So it wasn't just East Coast dudes. And Bender, too. Shouts out to Bender. Is there no fucking Canadian dudes on the Gannick side? Yeah, wow. That's crazy. You kind of have to have one fucking Canadian dude in there, right? That's weird. I didn't even notice that. Okay, there's my discrepancy with the Gannick side. No Canadian. Hold it down for your own fucking country. Shit. Okay, yeah, but Chrome I'm like on the fence about. I can't like make an argument against Chrome like I can against Dunch and Shoddy P. And then Michigan. Against Swave Seva, Michigan has like 31 battles, I think. I looked on Verse Tracker, and like the top of the food chain in opponents that he's faced, as far as I've seen, and I don't know, you can correct me in the chat and I'll look, is fucking Mosh Jelton. You know what I mean? So it's not like, and no disrespect to Mosh Jelton. Shit, I battled Mosh Jelton. But there's a big leap between Mosh Jelton and Swave Seva. You know what I mean? So I feel like in that instance, maybe, you know, levels to this shit. I'd like to see Michigan face off against, you know, an A Ward before he jumps up to a Swave Seva. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? Or a Dunch, you know, just someone on his own level that has that own kind of like coming up clout and then establish dominance and then go on and battle these big names. I just feel like a lot of this shit with a lot of these, in general, battle rap in general, a lot of cards, I can't make a ton of sense out of the matchups. You know what I mean? And that I think is a problem, right? Like it's nice when there's like a developed hierarchy and you could see like, oh, these guys have worked their way into this position that they're in. And now these people are earning an opportunity against these guys. Like that's great. You know, when I see these battles like this, it's like, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. But let me run down my decision or my predictions for this card real fast. Cortez versus A Ward. Fucking fire battle, and one I really don't want to touch with a prediction because Cortez is a fucking monster. Always shows out. Definitely like he's the prototype for the veteran. So he's going up against A Ward, who is a guy who constantly levels up. He's like fucking Goku of this battle rap shit. Every time he faces a tougher guy, he just fucking rises to the occasion. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's a fucking hard one to call because Cortez is going to bring it. He's not going to come lazy. He's not going to, you know, give a half-ass performance. And A Ward's going to rise to the occasion. So I don't know about that shit. Math Hoffa versus Shoddy P. I'm going to go Math Hoffa all day. It's simply because, like I said, I've seen this scenario before, and it was Shotgun and Shoddy, and Shotgun, you know, was just so much more present. And that's Math Hoffa, man. Like I definitely rank him on the same level as Shotgun. You know what I mean? Like I think everybody in the world does. So I don't expect to see a huge difference in the battle. in that regard. So I'm going to go for Math Hoffa. Real Deal and Dunch. Real Deal all day. No disrespect to Dunch. He's super witty and he'll have bars that will stand out more than the shit that Real Deal says at the end of the day, probably. But those bars will be, you know, set in a performance that doesn't have the level of intensity and thought out, you know, round structure and just all the shit that comes with being a guy like Real Deal who's battled for fucking a decade plus and knows how to put it all together. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go Real Deal on that side. Nestle, Eddie I. Man, two great writers. I feel like the fans are gonna fucking win this one 100%. Fuck. I don't want to do the thing where I just don't pick on all the ones where they're close, you know? So I think Eddie I could beat Nestle, and then he has like the underdog thing going for him as far as like there's less people know about him, so there's less pressure on him going in, and that could work in his favor. In a battle this close, I would say that could work in his favor. So I might lean towards Eddie I. That's one I'm giving Gully right there. Chilla Jones versus Chrome. Man, I don't know. I got to go with Chilla Jones. Again, it's not like I haven't seen Chrome before, but I haven't seen enough of Chrome for me to like go ahead and pass like judgment on him like he's going to get 30'd or something. It'll be a close battle either way, and Chrome will have that same kind of underdog edge going in that Eddie I will have against Nestle. I just don't. I perceive the gap in skill to be larger between Chilla Jones and Chrome than I do between Eddie I and Nestle. And if like that underdog shit's only going to help you so much, so I'm going to lean towards Chilla Jones in that one. And then Swave Seva, Michigan. No disrespect to Michigan, but Swave Seva is a fucking hitter. Like. Every time he comes out, people forget about Swave, and then he comes out and fucking murders it every single time. So, yeah, man, Swave all day without any questions in my heart or mind. So, bang, that's how I'm breaking down that one. There's some fucking don't let me shit on this card too much because there's some dope battles on this card. You got Cortez A Ward. I'm excited to see that battle. Nestle Eddie I. I'm excited to see that battle. And those are two battles that I'm excited to see. So, yeah, man. Saturday, February 3rd. All the info, of course, at kotd.tv. Before I move on, I want to talk about who I would have liked to seen in those other Gully spots. And also, we'll talk about the commentary as well, because I'm not doing it. So, yeah. But before that, I guess I want to fucking talk to you guys for a little bit. So let me know if you think I'm a hating ass or if I'm being fucking accurate or whatever. I'll take some fucking viewer responses right now. Yeah, you hating DBD. First thing I read. Fire them. Yeah. Dan's chilling in Homer Simpson's boxers. That's not constructive, but accurate. Okay. All right. The cards that look disappointing on paper always end up being crazy. Fucking accurate, okay? Hard to disagree with that statement. So I could be proved wrong all the way down the line on this shit. And that's very true. I've seen that happen. I've fucking been there for that happening. So I agree. Dan secretly has no legs. Okay. No, I'm not. Okay, look, I'm not sleeping on Dunch, and I have watched his 5-rounder with Farrell. We talked about that on the show. It's a fucking brilliant battle. It's also 16-bar intervals. It's a lot different than putting together 3-minute rounds, you know what I mean, and performing them under the duress of not battling your friend and actually battling like a veteran who doesn't want to let you win. So I'm not hating on Dunch. I've said, like, dude is an amazing writer. I've just yet to see him put the whole package together against an opponent of that caliber. So that's why I wouldn't put him in that position. All right. Yeah, Swave is the fucking one. I agree, 100%. Yo, what up? Okay. Dunch murdered Reverse. You bugging? I don't know. I thought it was 2-1. I remember telling Dunch you lost, and he was like, "Yeah, I lost 2-1." So fucking Dunch disagrees with you, but whatever. I'll tell you what. He was out front of the venue looking crispy, like he'd just been through every washing machine at the laundromat. You know what I mean? So that's how I sees it. Moving along. Yeah, I need a haircut. You know what? I'm rocking this shit. Come spring, we'll take the whole shit down and fucking scare the fuck out of y'all. All right. Let me go back to fucking the news here, guys. Who would I have liked to seen in those fucking spots instead of Shoddy P, instead of Dunch, instead of Michigan? Okay. You know what? Speaking of the commentary team and like a lack of a Carter Deems-esque character, I think LNS would have been a fucking awesome person to put in, you know, any one of these battles. Brings a separate energy to the table. Has that, you know, like, but the bars are witty and no one can deny that shit. You know what I mean? So like, it has that same kind of energy that like a Carter Deems battle does. Like him and Real Deal would have been an awesome fucking battle, you know? And he would have represented the West Coast. So it would have added more depth to the card in that regard. So I would have loved to seen LNS in that role. Although Duke can do the commentary thing. Like there's not a lot of people that I've seen people try to do the commentary thing. It drags less. It's not the same job it used to be where you got to kill fucking 2 hours at a time. But it's still like, you know, you got to not be awkward and fucking try and be funny and get information out, but like stick to the script. I think he could do that shit. So it's good to see him like on camera and shit. But yeah, I would have liked to have seen him in a battle. We talked about Eddie I and Saint. Like I didn't think that battle was far enough off to where I'm rewarding Eddie I and like not rewarding Saint. So I would have liked to have seen Saint in one of those other battles, you know? And then it's like we've seen these guys face off against each other. Now let's see them against bigger opponents. I like that. I like the way that fucking sounds. Okay, it's gonna sound like I'm fucking being biased, but Frack, right? I didn't give him fucking top 5 battle of the year. That was King of the Dot that did that shit. So like, you figure if he's in that position, clearly that he's gonna get some kind of like reward for that. So yeah, I would have expected this to be like, he would have been like right under A-Ward in that like big gun hitter spot for my squad if I was Gully and I was trying to put together the best team possible. And then, you know, if we're going like new blood, like we have with Michigan, like someone who hasn't faced a ton of big competition or someone, but, you know, but has in a way, I would have said Patron, another dude who we've had in our league. He has faced bigger competition because he's like at the top of the food chain in the Northwest. He's battled Reverse Live out here with us. Always puts on a show, very consistent, brings a different flavor to the table, represents a different region of the country. So yeah, I would have liked to have seen him in that role. And I'm sure there's like 10 other people. I don't know. Let me know anybody else you guys would have liked to seen on this Gully card besides any of the people that I mentioned. Yeah. So, all right, I think that's it on Gully Gannick, man. Let me know how I did on that. I feel like it's not like I was being dishonest when I would cover these cards on my show, but I definitely wouldn't have been that honest with regards to like how I felt about the card, being like knowing that I was going to do the pay-per-view. And that's not like me trying to be like, oh, you know, like I don't know. It's not like I don't want to piss anybody off or whatever. It's just like, to me, it seems like odd to disparage a company that you're working for in any way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? So, and I feel like saying that I don't agree with cards or I don't agree with battles is disparaging. So I wouldn't have done that when I worked for King of the Dot or when I was, you know, working those events. I don't know, so I have no problem saying that shit. But it's like I can hang my head. I don't feel like anything I said was dishonest. And I would say that shit to fucking anybody. I just said it to everybody on a camera. So bang, there you go. Yeah, it's fucking water, man. It's fucking vodka, man. All right. Yeah. Okay. BOTZ rookies versus veteran card. You know what I mean? We're not quite there yet, but that's something I would like to put together. So it's hard for me to say like off top. I feel like we've done a lot of that. I'm not afraid to put these guys in that position. You know what I mean? So we've had some rookie versus vet style battles in our league for sure. Water is wet. Water is definitely wet. Bankroll D, I would have liked to seen Gully versus Gannick, although she has 0 GZ experience, so I don't know if she qualifies. All right, that's how we're going to do this shit. Okay. And I'm not drinking exclusive vodka, so moving right along. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about these upcoming events. On the 13th, there's a UBR event, Universal Battle Realm 5. I believe the big homie Lush is going to be hosting that event. So if I'm not mistaken, I don't know, correct me if you're in here and shit. But Real Deal is on that card. Real Deal versus True Tones. So check that shit out if you're in the area. I'm not sure if they're doing a VOD for this one. But shouts out to UBR. UBR actually is like a sponsor for one of for the upcoming BOTZ event. And then of course, Ronnie, who's heavily involved in UBR, is coming out to battle. Everybody knows at BOTZ 9. So shouts out to UBR. 1, 13, 18. That's the 13th, which is what? Tomorrow, right? That's tomorrow. Tomorrow, Real Deal versus True Tones for UBR 5. So look that shit up. And then, man, the fucking weekend of the 20th is a crazy packed weekend for battle rap. Sure fucking glad we didn't plan BOTZ 9 for the 20th because there's like fucking 10 battle events. But I'm only going to name the big ones. So January 20th and 21st, you have URL Survivor Series. This is a DMV URL card. It's a fucking stacked card. There's a bunch of names. New Jersey Twerks on the card. Mr. Wavy, Prep. It's franchise. Depending on what franchises it is. The list goes on, ladies and gentlemen. But there's like, fuck, man, I was counting. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 battles. That for 22 URL battles, including the PG cards. So that's crazy, man. And I'm not sure if they're doing a pay-per-view for this, but what I've seen is live champion coverage. And then I seen this other fucking thing that I wanted to talk about that I think is the coolest fucking thing in the world. Oh, shit. Fuck you, Avocado. What's up, dude? I'm just going to buy you a dinner with that, you fabulous bastard. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm doing the news again, baby. Hurrah! Battle rap is back. Okay, I seen this shit. Okay, first off, shout out to fucking Champion. They are incredible. They take the job seriously. They put out quality content. I'm going to go ahead and say the best like news in battle rap. This kind of shit is fully inspired by like Ruin Your Day and that shit for sure. Because I appreciate the attention to detail. I appreciate the forethought that goes into these things. I know what it's like to plan a podcast and plan a show, and the way these guys do it, it's impressive every time. Shouts out to Champion. But this shit they're doing for this DMV event is fucking next level. These guys are raising $2,000 for a Champion of the Night award. So they are crowdfunding through their own fans $2,000 that they're going to give to one of the battlers on the card, whoever has the battle of the night, as voted on. I don't know if it's just by them or by the fans. Even if it's just by them, they're super qualified, and I'm sure the fans could get behind their judgment. But that's just so fucking cool. And one of the things that I've always said about battle rap that's a huge fucking problem is incentive to win, ladies and gentlemen. Incentive to win. Some of you know this, some of you don't know this. The pay scale for a battle is based entirely upon what you bring to the table with regards to views and butts and seats, doors and people that come through the door, and not at all related to whether or not you're going to actually fucking win the battle that you're in. You know what I mean? This leads to some pretty dismal performances from big names. Now, it's not uncommon for, one athlete to get paid more than another athlete in competition. That makes perfect fucking sense. If you look at any UFC card, it's, there'll be a big difference between anyone in the top 10 and anyone outside of it, or anyone in the top 5. But there's a win bonus. You know what I mean? They get more money off top, sure, but there's a fucking win bonus. They get more money if they win than if they lose. So, if reputation is all that's on the line, you're battling for a smaller league and you're a big name MC, there's no fucking win bonus for you, So if you lose, you just don't promote the battle, and then most people don't fucking see it. Who cares? If you're battling for a bigger league, then your ability to get paid more in the future is at risk. So you typically don't see MCs in that, rookie versus vet situation not take the battle seriously when it's on a bigger stage. But these battles that happen in these smaller leagues all the time, often because it's like the battler himself or the league that's trying to support the battler paying the big name MC to come out and battle, there's no real incentive for these guys to fucking win. You know what I mean? So to see Champion go ahead and make an effort to create an outside incentive, an extra 2 racks. If I'm on that fucking card, no matter what I'm getting paid on that card, if I'm on that card, I want that $2,000 fucking dollars. I'm gonna get that fucking $2,000. So that that's fucking huge incentive. And I would expect that to drive up the quality of performance. And who does that fucking benefit? You, the fans. That's it, man. That's what we're fucking talking about right there. That is another fucking step that we're taking forward in this battle rap shit. You know what I mean? Like this Patreon shit was huge, and all the crowdfunding that we've seen Ruin Your Day do. I feel like this is like that next step. You know what I mean? Like you guys now, like YouTube isn't the big revenue source for battle rap anymore. So you guys directly are, through purchasing the pay-per-views, through the Patreon, through any of those systems that directly go to the leagues themselves. So you have a unique opportunity as fans to actually dictate what battles happen now, and in this instance, dictate the quality of the performances that happen at these events. So I encourage everybody to go look that up. Champions, I think they were real close to their goal. They were like $450 away from their goal last time I checked. So they might already even be there. But fuck, if they go above their goal, like whatever that is, it's going to go to the battler who has the best performance. Pfft, fucking fire. I think that should happen for every major battle event. I think every league should do that for every major battle event. And you would be surprised how many fans are willing to donate $1, $2, $5, $10, knowing that that's going to drive up the entire performance level of the event. You know what I'm saying? Not just one battle, but the whole fucking event, because anybody can win that fucking $2,000. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Let's fucking go to the fucking viewers. Can be tough to raise money, but it's well worth it. All right. Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree. Let's go back up to the top. Yo, shout out Detroit. Marv One in the building, representing the commentary side. I didn't even mention fucking Marv when I was talking about the commentary. I don't even think I went deep into the commentary. Let me just say, Marv's going to hold it down. LNS knows what he's doing. You guys will be fucking fine. And then we're going to do a live recap afterwards. So if anything, you guys are going to get more than if I was there anyways. You're winning. Don't worry. Let's see. All right. Slacktivist in this motherfucker. I see Mr. Mike Hawk. Fucking the big gun patron. Hey, the fake Bill. EK versus Mulips. EK versus Mulips. Hey man, we tried to get Mulips in that rookie rumble, and apparently he had like another battle booked for, I don't know who he had another battle booked for, but he has another battle booked. He was unable to do it. We like Mulips a lot. He's our Carter Deems. You know what I mean? He's a weirdo. and he's incredible. So if you've never seen a Mulips battle, check that out. I really like that idea, Bill. Let's get it fucking cracking. I feel like that could have happened in No Coast already, and I just don't know about it too. So shouts out to No Coast for fucking with Mulips as well, and MC Dammit. They fuck with some of the bots guys, so that's tight. EK versus Ogmios. Ogmios, one of my favorite UK dudes. He has such like a weird dry sense of humor that's fucking fire. Hey, how do I say that? Hey, it's karaoke. Sounds like I'm saying, hey, it's time for karaoke. Fucking shouts out to you. Everybody donating. I hope you guys are enjoying this shit. I'm actually fucking enjoying talking about battle rap again without having fucking like Fredo and Reverse having a conversation over here, or Costa going, who fucking cares? They're all faggots. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice to be able to fucking. That's what I loved about the King of the Dot Job, is that I actually like could be serious about this thing that I fucking really give a fuck about. So I'm fuck it. Whether you faggots like this or not, I'm doing this shit all the time, baby, because it's fire. I like it. It's fun. I like talking to you guys. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Shocks versus Topper would also be tight. You know who hit me up, actually? Hey, yo, Avo says, give up the loot. Shouts out to Avocado and shouts out to Rufus Rogers. You know who actually hit me up was Quill. Hit me up and was like, I'd like to come out and do a BOTZ battle if we could find something cracking. So it was crazy, right? When I like fucking departed from the KOTD gig, I got hit up by a bunch of battlers. I'm not going to put them all on blast, but I don't know why they chose that time. I guess maybe they were just like, oh, Dan's going to take the battle shit more seriously. Maybe this is a time to get a bots battle. And they're absolutely fucking right. So, yeah. We'd love to see some Quill versus Fredo. Oh, I like it. I like that battle, man. And Fredo's hard to find battles for, but I think he would battle fucking Quill. Ohms is fire, Tony. I totally agree. 420, Mike Hawk. BOTZ Riders, gang, stay piffed. Avocado said he blew out his back lifting weights. I said, all you need to lift is that piff, brother. Quill and Dammit, I could see that too. Mad Flex. Man, we got a great roster of battlers that we fuck with. Shouts out Brute. Respect from Boss Town. I loved it. I'm still going to come to these fucking events. So if they do another massacre, which I don't know if they're going to, if they do another massacre, I'll fucking be there. God bless you, Uncle Nicky. Defunk. Is that 10 pounds, bro? I don't even know how to do the math on that European ass shit. Woo! Is that like 1250? That's 2 packs of backwoods. All right. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to go back to you guys in a minute. I had one more thing I wanted to talk about, I think. As far as upcoming events go, there's also, if you're local, on the 19th and 20th, there's a PNR 8-year anniversary event, 2 days long. Let's see. I think I got the card somewhere here. Oh, and we have just a bunch of local talent in the mix. Absurd, who is on BOTZ 9, is battling day 1. I don't see the card for day 2. Oh, no, yeah, I don't see the card for day 2, but I see a bunch of BOTZ guys. So go and support PNR in Fresno if you're local. If you're in Cali and you want to watch a battle, you don't want to drive all the way to the DMV and catch a URL event, or go all the way to Detroit and catch Glove Up, which is a KOTDGZ event. You can go to a PNR event in California on the 19th and 20th. And then, like I said, Glove Up 3, GZ event in Detroit. Headline is NPOS versus QP. And then you have Tez, not to be confused with Cortez versus Automatic Ray, and a bunch of other motherfuckers. So yeah, there's like I said, next weekend's fucking crazy. You got GZ event, you got a URL event that's a PG and main card, and then you have PNR if you're local. So, bang. Yeah. Sorry for saying you hating. Book more copyright. Oh, it's cool, bro. I don't mind if you say I'm hating. I was probably hating a bit. I don't know. Check me, folks. I need that. And we love Copy. He did good out here, so we'll see Copy right back at some point. All right. And then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, fucking BOTZ9 at the end of this month, the 27th to 28th. I did an interview with Pat Stay and No Shame on Monday. We're going to be dropping some promo later this week or early next week, getting you guys pumped for the fucking the final rush of promotion before we get to this fucking San Jose mega event. First time ever we have had an all age day. So we got day 2 is all ages. Day 1 is the main card with Pat Stay versus No Shame. You got EK versus Ronnie. You got the title match. You got Gray Fox versus Reverse Live. FLO versus B Nasty. There's a bunch of dope battles on that card. And then day 2 is where we're doing the Rookie Rumble. We got a 2-on-2. We got a bunch of tryout battles. We got a bunch of the winners of the previous tryouts. We're going to do bar pong, and that's all ages. So botzbattles.com. And if you can't come because you don't live anywhere fucking near here, you're one of these UK dudes dropping pounds on that ass, you can catch the VOD. We will do a video on demand next day, and we're going to have all the cool shit. So support bots, but support battle rap as a whole. You know, it's fucking crazy, man. You can go to an event pretty much every weekend in January, no matter where you live in the country. So shouts out to that. There was like 4 or 5 others events listed, and shouts out to versetracker.com, which I kind of use to check a lot of the facts on this shit. I know it's like hard for them to keep up with updating battles and shit, but they tend to be the most accurate when it comes to like how many people have battled and, you know, having a database for that shit. So yeah, bang. That's all the events that I'm going to talk about for right now. And I guess before we go to the Q&A and wrap this thing up, every one of these shows is going to be about an hour long, because I feel like that's a fucking enough to hear just me talk. Maybe if we get a guest in here and we're talking about something specific, we'll go longer than an hour, but expect 1 hour every Friday at 1 p.m. So, channel updates for the channel. I got some fucking major mega news. I guess those of you that are watching it today will get this well in advance, but we're going to announce this again on Monday. I'm actually on my way to Oakland right when I leave here to go grab the final master of the DBD Show EP. We talked about this on the show for those of you guys who watched the Dirtbag Dan show. We put together an EP, you know, definitely inspired by this wave of music that's coming from our friends down in Southern California and just the Fresh Coast as a whole. Reverse Live and Fredo, all the shit that they've been doing independently, the shit that Frack's been doing independently. We put together a Dirtbag Dan Show EP that we're going to put out for free for you guys on Bandcamp, but it'll also be available on Spotify and iTunes and everywhere music is sold. It's 7-8 tracks. We got some funny clips from the show mixed in, featuring everybody on the show currently. So you got me, Reverse Live, Fredo, Frack, Caustic. We got some special guests. All Day Dirt, our boy Jordan. We have Chewy and Triz, and we got Frank Stacks. So production by Essam, production by the homie Overdose. There's a Skylar G beat on there. Production by Cemetery Chips. So this album, we plan on dropping it on the 30th, which is like the Tuesday following BOTZ 9. But what we're going to do, because we love you fuckers so much, and we want to give you an early preview, is we are going to live preview this album next Monday on the Dirtbag Dan Show. So next Monday on the Dirtbag Dan Show, we're going to sit there, we're going to listen to the album, we're going to talk about the songs, and just break the whole fucking thing down for you. And we're going to announce a contest to design the cover of that EP. So we want the fans of the Dirtbag Dan Show to design the cover of the Dirtbag Dan Show EP. We're going to give you guys a full week to do it. So the contest will start today, basically. Like whoever wants to start putting artwork together. And we're going to cut it off on the 26th. That way we have enough time to get everything set up for the 30th to release on the 30th. So, and I think the 26th, if I'm not mistaken, is a Friday. So I would be announcing on this show who wins the contest. And yeah, so like basically 2 weeks from today, we're going to give everybody 10 full days from Monday to do this shit. You will win a t-shirt from our BOTZ store on botzbattles.com. You will win fucking our praise on the Dirtbag Dan Show, and you will be fucking immortalized in history, because everywhere this album shows up, on Pandora, on Spotify, it's going to be what's called it'll be your fucking album cover, your artwork that's on there. So if you want to be immortalized in history, I know we have so many dope fans, bro. Like, I had a homie, a fan that is a homie now, as far as I'm fucking concerned, animate or illustrate me into a fucking Marvel comic book. You know, I get sent ill animated images and hand draw things every fucking, like, once every week minimum. We get sent the coolest fucking fan stuff. I know you guys are super fucking talented, and honestly, like, I'm too close to it to design it. I'm like, I tried, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I want, but I feel, I'm like, who is it for? Oh, it's for them. They know what they fucking want. So yeah, you guys do it, and be a part of our shit. So yeah, that's that. So next Monday, live premiering the new album. It won't drop for another 2 weeks, so everybody will get to hear it in advance. I also have decided that every patron will get the album 1 week early. So every patron will get the album. What's the date? Sorry. Every patron will get the album on the 23rd, no matter what level of patronage you have. So if you're a counterproductive patron at $1, you're still going to get early access to the album. I'm going to email everybody individually a download code from Bandcamp, and it won't be out until the 30th. So you guys will get it a week early. So if you're not a patron of Counterproductive, become one, fucker. All right. And that's it, man. That's all, like, the fucking shitty self-promotion I'm gonna do right now. Although we have a bunch of fucking cool shit going on. Obviously BOTZ9. We kind of, like, we're pushing back the bar pong shit until we're past this big event, so that we could really focus on it and make sure that it's done right. But I will say this, man, because someone was fucking saying something on Twitter the other day about us not meeting our obligations with regards to fundraising, to which I say, fuck you. It just took us longer than we thought, but we actually fucking are doing now everything that we ever said we were going to do when we fucking raised money for the podcast. We have not only one live podcast a week, now we have 2 live podcasts a week. We're creating tons of new content. The Battle League is booming. And yeah, we're live 2 days a week. So that was the big thing. And we did it. We're here. Cross the bridge. Success. Fucking sweet. So I'm going to break down this idea for you guys. And you guys let me know what you think. I was thinking for this podcast possibly of doing a viewer's choice segment where you guys pick a battle, either a whole battle or one round of a battle. Can't be a fucking hour-long battle, right? It's got to be something that lives in that half an hour range. But I don't know, you know what I mean? I guess we could, like, skip the ads and shit like that. And every week we'll review at least, like, one battle or one round of a battle. And I guess the way we would do it would be, like, whoever donates $5 first and says what battle, we'll do that one. You know what I mean? One round of it. Whoever donates $20 first and says what battle, we'll do the whole battle. And it's just going to be first fucking come, first serve, you know? And I think that's the best way to do it. I don't know if you guys got a fucking better idea, but we'll do, and I imagine it's going to be a bunch of battlers getting me to review their own shit. That is totally acceptable and appropriate. And we could even do music videos too. You know what I mean? As it relates to battling. But yeah, in general, I mean, fuck, it's all rap. So like, if you want us to review a music video, $5 first link, you know, and then we do it. And then fucking for a whole battle, we'll do $20 because we're gonna spend, you know, half an hour, 45 minutes breaking down the whole battle. And we do that. We do that once, once every week. You know, we'll do one round and one full one. And I think that's beneficial for all of us motherfuckers. I don't know. You tell me. I could be wrong. But yeah, I don't know. We're going to the chat now. I'm going to spend the next fucking 10 minutes conversing with you motherfuckers. And then we're going to wrap this up at 2 p.m. on the dot. And I'm going to go ahead and call this shit a success already. Okay? I don't care what you say. I don't care how many fucking thumbs down you put on the video. By the way, I don't even want to say this. I don't want to say that, but I'm going to say it anyways. The fucking What I've Done video that we put up with the song on YouTube, 1,000 views, no dislikes. I don't know if that's ever fucking happened. There's an asshole or two who just throw a thumbs down like within the first 20 views of everything. Either those motherfuckers like that song or they just didn't see that video. I'm going to go with they like it. So dope. And if you did like that song, if you haven't heard it, check on the channel. We uploaded a new song on New Year's Day called What I've Done. It's our homie Jordan, All Day Dirt, myself, fucking Triz, and Late Night, the song stylings of the Sensation Late Night on the hook. Check that shit out. It's a good indication of what you're gonna get with the DVD show EP as far as like the kind of collaborations that we put together for that album. Not everything's gonna have like that same vibe, but that's what we were aiming for, you know, group efforts. So bang. Okay, yeah, let's go. Chat. No, bang. Reporting it as spam. Okay, thanks. Fuck. Some troll ass fuckers about to go dislike. I know, but we already got to 1,000 views with no dislikes. You can't fucking take that away from me, okay? I did it already. Sorry, you lost, trolls. All right, Bro, I guess you gotta feed the trolls sometimes. Fuck, man. What else? All press is good press, frack. What's poppin'? Tiger Tie. I don't think that's the real Tiger Tie. I wish there was something I could get you to do to prove to me that you were the real Tiger Tie. But I can't off top think of fucking anything, you know? Like if you said something to me that only Ty would know that he said to me, you know, then I guess I could like quantify that, but I don't think that's Tiger Tie. But Tiger Tie, wherever you are, God bless you. All right, what's your favorite battle of 2017? Gonna wash my own balls here on this one a bit, but and say Topper Thesaurus. Yeah, that's what I think. Bang. And that was January, bro. We sewed up Battle of the Year in January of 2017. Best fucking league ever, dude. Get off our dicks. Okay. Bots. We're going to do it again this year with Pat Stay and No Shame. Curveball. Fucking again. Dominating 2018. What else? All right. This fool said, swipe, it's me. No. All right. Well, we got any more questions? That was a fucking sick battle. It was dope. Favorite movie recently seen? Movie called Good Times with fucking, what's his name? Dude from fucking Twilight and Harry Potter. Fucking little fucking vampire dude. He was in this movie called Good Times about fucking just goons in on the East Coast gooning it up. I'm pretty sure fucking Necro's in that movie. It's fire. Watch that shit. Okay. Shouts out from France. Salute, bro. We don't ever get shouts out from France. So I'm not even gonna say any dumb French shit. I was just gonna do some dumb shit, like some fucking super cheesy ass French shit, and I'm not gonna do that because I respect you too much. All right. When is Local Color closing? I think at the end of this month. I don't know, but they want to move to another spot, so I don't know. Hopefully they do, because that's like a cool fucking spot. Fools were like bummed on the way Bar Palm looked. I thought it looked fucking tight. You know what I mean? Looks like we're in a fucking department store. That's fire. Any update on Caddy content? Yeah, man, expect something soon. I mean, we always kind of try to do something on the anniversaries of both his passing and when he was born, which are like pretty close to each other and like right around now, or you know, within the next few months. So like the end of this month, early next month, and then the following month, or all the way up to April. I just expect shit. You know what I mean? Like I know that Lush is working on stuff. I gotta hook up with Briefcase again and see what we can do. But I know we got like I have shit on my computer that's unreleased Caddy stuff. It's just a matter of like, you know, figuring out what these guys want to do and the best way to put it out for you guys. You know what I mean? But we will forever honor the big homies, Caddy and PH. So yeah. Did I hear about Cody the Catch banging the other battler's mom? Yes, I did. I don't know how we didn't talk about this on the show. Yeah, dude. I mean, fools have trashy moms. That is, you know what I mean. So that's, and like, am I surprised that like fools who battle rap have trashy moms? Not at all. But shouts out to Cody the Catch. Even if she's burnt, like it's still the move to make. You know what I mean? Because you're basically, you know, you won. Like I'd love to see somebody snatch fucking defeat from the jaws of that victory. You know what I mean? We've seen Disaster have like the most epic evidence to put any battle to rest ever and fucking somehow blow it. If you bang someone's mom, like don't even battle. Like it's done. Just be like, I banged your mom. Time. Every round. Or her mom just comes in and kisses you on the cheek. Fucking over with. Yeah, that's foul. Not surprising, but foul. Biggest dab I ever took was like a 0.5 gram dab on Adam Ill's show. It was like actually on camera. I didn't even cough, but then I like went in the fucking parking lot and fucking cried. And I don't be taking more. I'm not like dabbing a gram by myself for fun. Like I only even did that then because they were like, "You write dab songs?" Psst. Sizzle. No. All right. You the man. You the man. Cody the fuck. That should be his thing. Is he just like fucks dudes' moms now? Like, or you could just claim that you fuck everyone's mom that you battled. Or you could threaten to fuck their mom. You know what I mean? Be like, are you sure you want to battle me? I might just fuck your mom. Fire. Milfucker implies that she is a mother that you or I would like to fuck. I don't know if the jury's still out on that. Show me a pic. Send me a screenshot, Dina Brass. What else? What else before we wrap this shit up? Hey, thank you, Howard, for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoy this shit. Like I said, man, I'm stoked that we're doing this because I do love the battle rap. You know, I don't want to do it anymore, but I genuinely enjoy talking about it. I genuinely enjoy it as a thing on all levels, from the, you know, the fucking very bottom of the totem to the fucking eagle soaring at the top. I fucking love this shit. And I will continue to report on it. I did watch the Spin the Mic thing. Shouts out to Caustic, man. The fucking guy is an under pressure king. So respect. I think it's just it's a dead medium. So it's weird to see people. It's like a cool thing to do like every once in a while, but I'm surprised that there's like any money in like throwing that kind of a tournament, considering that form of battle rap is so gone, you know? I don't know. Cool to see it though, I guess. You know, so maybe that's where it has value. It's because it's like fucking, you just do it every once in a while, as long as it's not like the new league. Because bar pong's the new league, bitch, and it's better than everything. It's better than spin the mic. It's better than battling. Because look, it has all the fucking juices of freestyle battling coming off the top of the noggins get chopped. You know the rest. But it also has like, you know, fools have to have that skill of like been doing this a lot, and you're working off of a written thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, bar pong's the best thing ever. And I think that's it. Shout out to the motherfucking Midwest. Shout out down south. All sides, baby. Fucking if you want to rap where you're from and you want us to watch a battle next week, maybe that's the way to do it. But definitely tune in. We're gonna wrap this shit up, guys. God bless. Expect updates next week. We're gonna have picture in picture, so we'll be able to we'll look more like a fucking news show. We'll have a, you know, I can see the chat. We're good on that. I don't know. We'll do more stuff. We'll do more and cooler stuff. And I love you guys, and God bless you guys, and thank you for tuning in. This has been 30s with DBD. It's a show now.